Some investors own 2 funds and wonder if that's enough. Others own 40 and feel sophisticated about it. Most of them are surprised to find out that the 2-fund portfolio is often better. A globally diversified portfolio covering thousands of stocks can be built with as few as 2 to 4 funds. Adding more holdings beyond that almost never adds meaningful diversification. It usually just adds cost, complexity, and overlap. This video explains exactly how many holdings you need and why. Now, there's a common belief in investing that more is better. More holdings mean more diversification, more funds mean more expertise. More complexity means more sophistication. I want to be clear, none of that is true. Diversification is achieved through wide exposure to a variety of securities, but that variety is built in a single global equity index fund. Buying 10 individual Canadian bank stocks does not diversify you across the banks, it concentrates you in 10 versions of the same risk. I regularly see portfolios with 15, 20, or even 30 funds. When we look at the underlying holdings, most of those funds own the same large cap stocks. The investors think they're diversified. They're actually concentrated in overlapping positions with multiple layers of fees. Here's how much diversification a well-structured, simple portfolio actually provides. Let's use the example of a single global equity ETF, tracking the MSCI All-Country World Index, holding exposure to approximately 2,900 companies across 47 countries. In this product, you can own a piece of Apple, Toyota, Nestle, Samsung, and thousands of others through one fund. That is genuine diversification. The incremental diversification from adding a 5th, 10th, or 20th fund is essentially zero. What grows with complexity is not diversification, it is cost and confusion. The research on this is consistent. Beyond 20 to 30 individual stocks or a handful of index funds, additional holdings do not reduce portfolio risk. They add tracking error, fees, and management complexity without meaningful benefit. Here's what a complete, properly diversified portfolio can look like with very few holdings. Examples of this would be VEQT, VBAL, XGROW, and similar products that give you a complete globally diversified portfolio in a single holding. This is appropriate for the large majority of investors. So here's how you can evaluate whether your portfolio is appropriately simple or unnecessarily complex. Step 1 is simply to count your holdings across all your accounts. If you have more than 8 to 10 funds, this is likely significant overlap. Step 2, look at the underlying holdings in your largest 2 equity funds. Compare the top 10 holdings of each. If they're similar, you're paying twice for the same exposure. Step 3, calculate your total blended MER across all funds. If this is above 0.5% for all ETF portfolios, something is adding cost without adding proportional value. And then step 4, ask yourself whether you can explain what you own and why to someone who does not invest. If you can't, the portfolio may be more complex than it needs to be. And if you're not sure whether your portfolio is appropriately simple or unnecessarily complex, there's a link in the description to book a free review. I'll map out your holdings, identify overlap, and show you what a clean, well-structured portfolio looks like for your specific goals. If this helped you feel a little more informed and confident about your finances, please subscribe. That's exactly what this channel is all about, giving you the knowledge to make better decisions so that you can live a happier, healthier, and wealthier life. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.